Welcome, dear listener, to the peaceful metropolis of North Cityville, located at the southwestern base of Mount East, which itself is northwest of the Great Southeast Valley. All is well here in this typical, and conveniently cliched, middle-class suburbia, where we join our story in the nice part of town. Not the good part, but the nice bit. You know, where you probably wouldn't loiter around the streets too much at night, but at the same time having a panic room would be considered a tad strange. Where neighbours cheerfully exchange greetings and engage in pleasant small talk, but then bitch behind each other's backs and fantasise about banging the other's wife. Where the lawn's a bit untidy and the paint on the fence is peeling, but hey, that's just rustic charm. Where the antelope and the pheasant can roam side by side in a blissful harmonic state of euphoria and...
Get on with it!
Apologies, but I seem to have abandoned the topical path and run a small marathon. So it is here on this sunny mid-February morning that we join our hero, Andy Champion, in his work office, on what is meant to be yet another ordinary day. Or is it? No, it is not! But let's eavesdrop. Listen in.
You're here, sir. Sorry, I didn't see you come in. Isn't it a great day to be alive? The birds are singing, the sun is shining, and there is absolutely no apparent notion that an imminent cataclysmic event will change my life forever. Good morning, Dynatech Industries, Harold Dynatech's office, Andy speaking. Yes, Janet? Pardon? I see. Certainly. I'll have him call you back as soon as he gets in. Thank you. Goodbye.
What was that about?
That was accounts, sir. They're concerned about an irregularity in the invoices that seems to be budgeting for top-secret nuclear research operations in the R&D sector.
What? Well, just forget about that. I'll take care of it. There's nothing to be concerned about, especially in regards to the basement of this building. There is absolutely nothing going on down there that may or may not involve the testing of nuclear effects on small animals. Nothing like that at all. And where's my coffee?
Oh, right here, sir. Also, Jim from marketing called. He wants a quote from you to attach to the company's annual report.
How long? A paragraph?
More like a page and a half.
Well, fuck that. They're getting a paragraph. How's this? At Dynatech, I know the buck stops with me. That's why I make it my policy to reach out and touch each and every client in complete privacy and with the gentle approach and utmost discretion that you deserve and would expect when placing your closely guarded assets in my hands. We believe it is important to feel you, the customer, to develop a quiet understanding in regards to what your needs are and so that you can feel us and what we can offer you. This way we can discover together what excites you about our packages, because at Dynatech Industries there's nothing more important to us than leaving you completely satisfied.
Yes, sir. Sounds good. I'll have it sent to be printed at once. Oh, one more thing. As you know, Mandy from Floor 20 is retiring tomorrow after working here at Dynatech Industries for 46 years.
Mandy. Nope, can't place her. No, wait, of course. I remember Mandy. She used to come in here on a Friday and have sex with me on the desk. Ah, good times.
No, sir. That was Candy, a call girl you used to use. She doesn't work here.
Oh, of course. That's right. Candy, I can't let you go.
Mandy, sir, was your personal assistant before me, remember? She was in the job for 14 years before the, harassment incident.
Nope, can't picture the face.
Anyway, sir, I know you're not terribly fond of office parties, but I really think it would be nice to have drinks tomorrow afternoon. You know, to thank her for her years of service and the fact that she settled with you out of court, saving the company from huge public embarrassment.
I'm a busy man, champion. I run a huge multifaceted business and technological empire. I don't like any of you people. You work for me, okay? That's all. I don't have any desire to fraternise with the drones and dregs of this place. So why the hell do I want to be part of this ludicrousness, you pathetic tool?
Because, sir, it's the only just and right thing to do, damn it! I'm sorry for that rather strange and eerily becoming outburst, Mr. Dynatech. It won't happen again.
Damn right it won't. I can't stand people undermining my authority. Do it again, and tomorrow will be your last day as well. As in, you'll be fired. Gone. Completely. Your employment contract will be terminated. You'll cease to work here forever. Catch my drift?
I think so, sir. So what you're saying is, you're saying I'll be sacked then. Is that it?
Oh, someone's a real smarty smart, aren't we? That's exactly what I'm saying. Now go make me some money, asswipe.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and champion?
Yes, Mr. Dynatech?
You're a god-awful assistant, and sometimes when I'm just sitting at home, watching Friends and sipping on a fresh pina colada, sometimes I'd wish you'd never ever been born.
Thank you, sir.
You may be wondering why Andy just bends over and takes abuse like that. You may also be wondering who the hell I am and why I'm constantly explaining things to make stuff make sense. You may also be wondering, like I am, why no matter how many pairs of underpants you buy, you never have enough. I'm always hanging free and easy come laundry day, which is today, actually. Anyway, the reason Andy cops it is simply because he believes in Dynatech the company and what it represents. What does it represent, I hear you ask? I'm not sure, really. I don't think anyone is, for that matter. It's just one of those big, corporations that kind of do a bit of everything. It's really quite convenient because I can twist and turn it to suit my specific needs depending on where the story goes. Oh, damn it, I'm running out of time. Okay, now he's at the, I think he's at the water cooler? Yeah, chatting to some chick from reception.
I know he's a bit rough on me sometimes, but I believe in his company and what it represents, you know?
Oh my god, but he's like a total perv. Not to mention like a massive jerk. And his office like stinks of cat piss.
Oh, that! Yeah, he's superstitious and shit scared of dying. So he makes me collect it from the strays in the alley behind the building and sprinkle it around the office. He can't smell it and believes it will keep death at bay. Apparently the Grim Reaper was originally killed by a Persian blue.
Wow, he's like totally out there.
Yeah. So anyway, Lisa, what did you get up to last night?
Well, I went to temple and...
Oh, you're Jewish?
No, Temple of Doom. I believe in ritualistic sacrifice conducted by, removing the heart from a live body. It's totally awesome.
Oh yeah, I think my sister's into that. She's into Scientology or something like that.
Yeah, it's similar. Anyway, we should get back to work and stuff.
Yeah, probably.
Meanwhile, on the top of Mount Doom, located southwest of Mount East.
Master, I may only be your humble assistant, but I feel I must question the logic behind your insistence on building your evil lair upon this tremendously high mountain.
Silence, fool! I'm sorry, Barry. I haven't eaten in a while, and I feel my blood sugar may be getting a little low. Hand me that muesli bar, would you? In answer to your query, the first thing is... real estate.
Real estate, sir?
Yes. We must consider the real estate and resale value. This is prime location. I mean, just look at that view. 360 degrees all round, and considering the way inflation is driving mortgages up
But Master!
Secondly, we have to consider branding. If we are to gain a commanding position within the evil genius sector of the marketplace, we need to increase the brand recall rate of our potential consumers, victims, by basing ourselves atop the unusually, yet conveniently, named Mount Doom. We can see by the projection, shown on this graph, that our brand recognition will increase exponentially once coupled with a series of well-placed television commercials. I'm thinking of getting Bindi Irwin to do an endorsement for me.
What's so evil about a 9-year-old girl?
Oh, come on. You're telling me that you can't see that all she's doing is quietly eating our souls? Anyway, the third reason for building our evil lair up here is quite simply that it's the perfect spot to mount the Super Mega Death Ray Laser Beam Gun. Or Gary, as I have named it.
Gary, Master?
Yes, I wanted to give him a personal touch. You know, something to humanize him and make things a little cheerier.
But Master, it's a giant steel and platinum uranium-powered doomsday device, which is capable of vaporizing an entire city and will be the cause of much death, chaos, and entirely inhumane monstrosities.
Well, if you want to look at it that way, then certainly. It's a giant killing machine. But then again, so are pit bulls. And people still give them names, don't they?
Yes, but you really can't compare.
Do they?
Yes, Master.
Exactly. Now stop questioning my methods and go do something else.
Now we're all going to the military base, the military base, the military base.
Attain hut! Be upstanding to greet the Field Marshal! Salute the Field Marshal!
At ease, men.
Now sit down! Be sure to fill out your lunch order form so your meal can be prepared properly. Today's soup is cream of chicken with a crusty queso and the fish is King George whiting, served on a bed of watercress and avocado salad. I also recommend the apple turnover with cream for dessert.
Thank you, Lieutenant. That will be all.
Thank you, sir. Enjoy the meeting. Ted Hut!
Excellent. Now down to business. General, I believe you have something to share.
Yes, thank you, sir. Gentlemen, I have gathered you here today because our super secret agents have finally stumbled across some intelligence.
Intelligence, General?
Precisely. while on surveillance, our Jugs operatives...
Pardon, General? Jugs?
Why, yes, sir. Joint Undercover Guard Squadron. It's a new branch of our Tactical Intelligence Tracking Sector, or TITS as we call it. What? What the hell's so funny about TITS? They're a highly trained covert operations squadron. Next you'd be laughing at the Armed National Air League. Are you going to laugh at that? Is anyone going to snigger at the Anal Brigade? Huh?
Quiet. Let the General speak. Where were you, General?
Right here, sir, where I've been standing for the past 5 minutes.
No. Where were you up to in your presentation?
Oh, yes. Well, as I was saying, after spending a great deal of time struggling to accumulate any significant levels of intelligence, our Jugs operatives have stumbled across something quite alarming, Field Marshal. They've discovered that an ex-MI5 agent, Brian Hollingsworthingtonson, has arrived in the country and is planning to do some downright nasty things.
Such as?
Well, firstly, sir, he has changed his name to Dr. Apocalypse.
Where did that noise come from?
I don't know, it just happened when I said Dr. Apocalypse.
There it is again. How peculiar. Debbie, send someone to check the impending doom noise generator. It seems to be malfunctioning again. Right. So what has this Apocalypse fellow done so far?
I told you, he's changed his name to Doctor, and he's not even a doctor.
What's your point, General?
Well, you can't do that. It's fraudulent, sir. I don't have a university doctorate or a medical degree, and I can't call myself Doctor Area. I have to be General Area, and you can't be Dr. Marshall Fields. You have to be Field Marshal Marshall Fields. It's just not cricket.
Right. Thank you, General. Anything else?
Oh, yes, they also said that, he's planning to destroy North Cityville as the first step to taking over the country and then the world.
What? I want all military squadrons on full alert. Get me the Prime Minister on the line. How did you find this out?
It's all here in this pamphlet he produced. How I'm planning to destroy North Cityville in an attempt for world domination by Dr. Apocalypse.
Look at the way he's photoshopped that mushroom cloud over a photo of the city. That's but this is serious.
Yes, sir, but if North Cityville falls, Sirius could be next. I've lived in Sirius all my life, sir. I was born at Sirius Base Hospital. I went to school at Central Sirius High, and I'm damn sure not gonna let some psycho British bastard move in and just fart on my cupcakes like that. No siree.
Well said, General. I too have had Britons flatulate on my sweet baked goods. The wounds run deep and sting for a lifetime. What do you suggest as a course of action?
Well, sir, it's quite simple. We immediately send our special hostile infiltration team commandos into his position. Once they've surrounded the target, they'll be able to quietly subdue him and nullify any threat to the good people of North Cityville.
Excellent, General. Execute at once.
Execute who, sir?
The plan, General. Execute the plan.
But, sir, we can't. It's innocent. I won't let you. It's all we've got. If we execute the plan, we may never catch Dr. Apocalypse. Don't interrupt me. And then North Cityville, then Sirius, then the world will be doomed.
General, how long have you been in the army?
About 26 years, sir.
And in that time, you've never come across the term execute in regards to military operations?
Well, yes and no, sir.
General, take my thesaurus and look up the phrase to carry something out.
Okay, carry a tune, catch someone red-handed, choke the chicken. Oops, too far. Carry. Oh, here we go. Carry something out. Perform, implement, complete. Execute. So when you said execute the plan, you meant do it.
Yes, General. Do it.
Meanwhile, back at the lab. Dynatech Towers.
Champion, it's 6:30. What the hell are you still doing here?
I was just altering the minutes from the last AGM to remove all the incriminating evidence, like you asked. But I should be asking you the same thing, sir. Usually you'd be at home watching Friends by now.
I got TiVo. I'll watch it later. You know, I had to think about the conversation we had earlier in regards to that woman retiring, and I've had a change of heart. I called Candy. She's coming over in 15 minutes, so piss off, would you? Here, can you take these files down to R&D?
But sir, what about the top secret stuff you were talking about?
Shut up, champion. I've got to warm myself up for Candy, and you're ruining the mood.
Down in the bowels of Dynatech Towers, just around the corner from the spleen and kidneys of the building, lies the Dynatech Research and Development Labs. No one is ever seen coming or leaving this godforsaken place, mostly because a lot of shift work goes on down here. And no one dares to venture too deep into the subterranean workings of the organisation. Generally because the lifts don't work and there's too many stairs, but I digress. As Andy approaches the lab, there's an ominous green glow seeping out from under the bottom of the door.
Look at that ominous green glow.
He puts on the required visitor's safety goggles and hard hat that hang on the pegs next to the door.
Oops, almost forgot that safety gear. Thanks for that.
No worries. He reads the signs that signal danger, radioactive material inside, and slow down, school crossing ahead, and turns to face the door. He nervously waits for a moment, then hooks the index finger on his right hand, reaches back behind himself, and carefully picks out his undies from his butt crack, whilst...
Hey, they don't need to know that, okay? I was getting uncomfortable.
Sorry, just trying to set the scene properly. Geez, just doing my job here. He gets comfy and then pushes the door open and steps inside.
Hello? Anyone there?
No!
Oh, thank God. That was killing me. Oh, man, that was vile.
Yes, yes it is. Thank you so much for that, you inconsiderate fool.
Whoa, holy crap. I thought there was no one here. Man, am I embarrassed. Where are you?
Look down, idiot.
Whoa. Sorry, I didn't see you down there. So, are you a dwarf or something?
I'm small statured, thank you very much. Political correctness much? Are you a douchebag or something?
No, just ignorant. I'm sorry, let's start over. Andy Champion. I'm Harold Dynatech's personal assistant.
Name's Doc.
Hey, just like...
Not like Snow White. I happen to have a PhD in physics, a master's degree in chemistry, a bachelor in advanced mathematics, with honours, a memory that allows me to recite the national constitution of 17 countries, a profound knowledge of anything to do with Lionel Richie, and a very, very short temper.
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. What did you say about snow?
Ugh, what do you want down here anyway?
Oh, I just had to deliver these, what is that?
That is nothing. Nothing that concerns you.
No, really, what is it? It looks like some kind of teleportation device, just like in the movies.
No, it's not, fool. It's a top secret instant matter transportation unit that we've been secretly developing under top secrecy. Damn. Oh well, you may as well know now. Dynatech Industries, you see, has been investigating the potential application of nuclear and radioactive matter for commercial, technological, and military purposes for decades.
Wow, I thought these sciencey lab thingers were usually just really clean and organized. This place is a mess.
We're currently renovating and revamping our security systems down here, as we had a breach last month and one of our doomsday devices was stolen. But, as I was saying, whilst attempting to develop these weapons of mass destruction to sell to the Middle East, we accidentally stumbled across the secret to teleportation. The result is what you see before you. But so far it's proven too unstable for human trials and...
Cool, give me a go.
No, it's extremely dangerous, don't...
What happened? Where am I?
You...
Oh my gosh, Doc, are you okay?
Idiot! You've destroyed everything! the other reason you're alive is because of this...
The what? The shields? The screen?
No, fool! The safety gear that hard hat and goggles shielded you from most of the amounts of radiation.
Really? That's all it takes? A hard hat and goggles?
Well, we don't wear them. We don't wear them for fun. My hard hat blew up in the blast, and I'm dying.
No, I'll get help. It'll be okay. You'll see.
No, can't you see? I'm only half a man.
Oh, really? Come on now. This is no time for poor Elf. I mean, self-esteem. Just because you're a little person doesn't mean you're any less important than anyone else.
Are you for real? Are you actually serious? You blew up my fucking legs and half my torso and an explosion. You dick.
Oh, ew.
So you see, I'm not long for this world. Go on my desk is a pamphlet outlining what to do. The amount of radiation you've absorbed may give you superhuman qualities, or at the very least cancer and a slow and painful death.
Really? Wow, but how do I... Doc, no! Oh, blast thee, cruel fate. Actually, I should probably get to a hospital. Every second I spend in this place is probably killing me. Now to find that pamphlet. Oh, here it is. So you're being exposed to radiation and could be a superhero. Okay, time to leave.
And time to leave it surely is, dear listener. But we shall return shortly, and when we do, so will our somewhat thrilling tale. Will Andy survive the radiation? Will Dr. Apocalypse's plan for world domination succeed? Will General Area gain any more intelligence? Could you be my hero baby? Could you take away the pain? Will you stand by me forever? Some of these questions may be answered, so stay tuned for the second act. Narrator, away! Welcome back. If you've just tuned in, bad luck. I'm not going over it all again. So go back to the beginning and start again. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. We rejoin the story at the base of Mount Doom, where the military forces, the good guys, are preparing to attack Dr. Apocalypse, the kinda bad guy.
Command HQ. This is Special Hostile Infiltration Team Leader, Sergeant Connors reporting. Over.
Sergeant, please refrain from pointing the constant refer to your unit by its shorthand acronym. Over.
Yes, of course, HQ. This is Shit Leader Connors reporting. Over.
Proceed. What is your current position?
Shit operatives are in place surrounding the target at base of Mount Doom, ready to advance. Heavy artillery is ready and locked on the target, who appears to be at the top of the mountain. We got choppers positioned halfway up the mountain, and a complete load of shit operatives is on its way to assist us back up. Over.
Copy that, Sergeant. Hold your position and advance on signal. Over.
Copy that, HQ. Over.
I say, Barry, it appears as if we have company. Oh, and this place is such a mess, too. Is it so freaking hard to keep an evil leg clean and organized? Maybe I'll have to hire a cleaner. But until then, we can't very well invite them up, so we better just destroy them instead.
Finally, some evil to be done.
Yes, quite. Now go to the launch desk and lock the missiles onto those helicopters which are circling us, and shower those at the bottom of the mountain in small arms fire.
Yes, Master. Hello, computer.
Hello.
Computer, log missiles onto helicopters and fire small arms at those on the ground.
No.
What? Computer, that was an order.
Well, if you want to be a rude prick about it, then you can piss off.
Excuse me?
Do you think I want to stand here and take orders from you like that? Where are your manners? Didn't your mother teach you anything?
That's it, I'm telling. Master! The computer won't accept the order and it swore at me.
Were you being an asshole to it? You have to be nice, Barry. That's the way I programmed Sharon.
Sharon, is this another attempt to make world domination more family friendly?
Yes, exactly. Now you two play nice, because if I have to come over there, there'll be trouble. Trouble like the world has never seen before. Damn it, Barry. Where are those fucking strepsils?
Suck that, bitch.
Girl, are you? No. Okay, I can do this. Let's start over, shall we? Hello, Sharon. My name is Barry. How are you today?
Nah, I've been better. I've got that nasty virus that's been going round.
Really? That's terrible. You know, my uncle came down with meningococcal a few months back. Looked pretty bad for a while. He was in hospital for a few weeks.
Oh dear. Is he okay?
Yeah, fine now. Was a bit scary for a while, though.
I know how you feel. My motherboard was infected by a Trojan not long ago. She had to be formatted. It was a very sad time.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you. But I guess, when it comes down to it, you just have to keep on going. It's what she would have wanted.
I know what you mean. It's hard, but you just can't get too caught up in it for too long, or you end up just staying inside, crying into yet another double bourbon.
Barry, the missile lock, please.
No, all right. Say, Sharon, you reckon you could do us a solid and destroy those helicopters and fire small arms at the base of the mountain, please?
Sure thing, Baz. It would be my pleasure.
Thanks. Hey, I'm going for coffee. Can I get you anything?
Yes, thanks. I'll have Java, no sugar, and a cookie, please.
HQ, this is shit. Over.
Receiving you, Sergeant. Prepare to advance the T-minus 60 seconds.
Roger that. Over. Troops, prepare to advance in T-minus 60 seconds.
Oh, but why do I have to go?
Because, Lieutenant Troops, that's the rules. You lost fair and square on paper scissors. There's no backsies in my battalion. Now be a man and prepare to advance.
But why do I have to go by myself?
Fine. I'll send the squad in after you. Squad, get over here.
Yes, Sarge.
Lieutenant Squad, you're going in with Lieutenant Troops. Cause you were the first man under the table at my Bucks night, and it's Alpha Company policy that the biggest pussy when it comes to boozing up is second in the battle after the loser of paper scissors, of course.
But Sarge.
No buts, Squad. But don't worry, the rest of the battalion is right behind you, advancing in 30 seconds. Okay, Chopper Leader 5, do you copy?
Copy that, Sarge. We read you and are ready to... Whoa, Sarge! Sarge, we got a situation up here. Someone's got missile locked. This shit is hot. I repeat, this shit is hot.
What? How can that be? The target must have mountain air missiles at the top of the mountain. Abort your position! Abort your position!
What the hell do you think I was going to do? We're hit! We're going down!
Damn it! HQ, some shit is going down! I repeat, the shit is down! Oh God! And now we're being shelled by small arms fire! Repeating, small arms are raining down on us! It's hard to say where they're coming from! They look to be prosthetics! Children-sized prosthetics! Oh God, the humanity!
Sergeant Connors, do you read me? Come in, Sergeant Connors. Dear God, it looks like the sick son of a bitch means business, Field Marshal. We failed. That was our top special ops squadron, and they still couldn't take him down. We're doomed. Doomed.
You'd think that after being involved in a nuclear explosion, you'd probably rush straight to hospital or something. But not our intrepid hero, ladies and gentlemen. No, Andy prefers to saunter along the streets with that dumbass Lisa by his side. God damn it, she's stupid. I mean, come on.
So it looks like I've got superpowers.
Oh my god, serious? That is like so awesome.
That's a great name. From here on in, I shall be known as Captain Awesome. By day, I shall continue to be mild-mannered office assistant Andy Champion, but by night, I shall fight crime and the filth of society in this fair city to bring evildoers to justice. I better be careful, though, not to ever let my secret identity become known to the world.
Well, you probably shouldn't announce it aloud like that in the middle of a busy street, you jackass.
Damn. Hey, what's that crowd doing gathered around the TV store? We should go have a look. We don't want to look uncool.
What's going on?
Shh. There's an emergency news
That was our
bulletin.
Channel 8 reporter who was at the site of the attack. Just repeating, the military has suffered defeat at the hands of a global terrorist who is calling himself Dr. Apocalypse. He's situated atop Mount Doom just outside the city. Army Chief Field Marshal Marshall Fields is warning residents in North Cityville and the town of Sirius not to panic, and is calling for anyone who is suspected of having superpowers to report to the field base at the mountain immediately. And now sports news, here's Matt McInnes.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, that reporter's name sounded like penis, LOL.
No, the call for superheroes. I'm going to go right away.
But didn't you, want me to, take you to hospital and stuff?
There's no time. Anyway, I feel fine. I think one of my powers is self-regeneration.
Regina who?
I can heal myself, okay? Right, I'm off. See you later. Captain Awesome, away!
Okay, Captain Awesome, we're approaching the drop zone now. Remember the General's orders. Just get in there and stop this bastard before it's too late. You got your parachute and army-supplied latex jumpsuit on?
Yes, sir. Fits nicely too. I especially like the thin back mask design to cover my eyes and protect my identity somehow. And the C, the A, and the lightning bolt and the chest piece is just dandy.
Great, kid. So what are your powers anyway?
Well, super speed, because I ran to the base of the mountain from the city really quickly. And I think I've got super strength, but I can't be sure. I maneuvered all this, so I'll just have to learn as I go.
Okay, we're over the drop zone now. Prepare to jump. Oh, and kid, good luck. Go!
Haven't heard from me in a while, have you? I was busy looking at dancing kitties on YouTube. Anyway, so in case you didn't get it, Andy's alter ego Captain Awesome just jumped out of an airplane and is presently descending towards the summit of Mount Doom. What happens next is a trifle boring and we're pressed for time, so I'll skip ahead. Unfortunately, Barry chose the exact wrong moment to reenact the flying scene from Titanic on a balcony overlooking a ravine, when Andy dropped in on him, causing both of them to topple over the edge. Barry regrettably fell several hundred meters to his death, but using his superhuman strength, Captain Awesome managed to grab onto a narrow ledge and slowly claw his way back up the cliff face and onto solid ground. We rejoin the action as Captain Awesome and Dr. Apocalypse meet face to face in the control room of his evil lair.
Well, 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 we meet once again, Captain Awesome.
Actually, we've never met before. I only became a superhero like 2 hours ago.
Shut up! I'm doing the evil guy monologue.
Well, Dr. Apocalypse, this will be the last time you monologue evilly, for I am
Fine, we'll do it the hard way.
Untie me, villain!
No, because if you can't behave, I'll never finish my evil monologue where I give you my motivations for doing what I'm doing, the details of my plan, including how to turn off the big machine, yada yada yada, and reveal a shocking truth about you.
Fine. Bloody hell.
You see, Captain Awesome, you and me aren't as different as you may think. We're both male. We're both aged between 20 and 50 years old. And we both enjoy the early works of US power ballad group Foreigner.
I hate power ballads.
Oh, then I guess we're not that similar after all. But on the plus side, I have everything I've always wanted right here. I've got good health, a girl who loves me,
I love you too, schmoochy woochie.
and the means to become the most powerful, and therefore popular human being in history. Nations will bow down to me as I destroy their cities with my mighty laser cannon, Gary.
Gary?
We went through this before, okay? Weren't you listening? It's back near the start. As I said, with their cities destroyed and entire countries in post-apocalyptic chaos, the world's leaders will have no choice but to cave to my demands and make me the semi-questionable supreme ruler of the world.
Killing hordes of innocent people isn't the way to get places, Apocalypse. Ever heard of hard work and the lost art of bureaucratic ass-kissing? Also, why would you want to rule a world that's filled with destruction, death, and other nasty stuff? That'd be awful, like Kevin Costner's Waterworld.
Well, we'd rebuild, obviously. And once I've united the planet's nations and everyone loves me, there'll be no more killing and violence. The world would become an earthly utopia.
You weren't very popular in high school, were you?
Silence! It's time to address my new subjects and issue my demands. I want you to be here for this one, Captain Awesome. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Dr. Apocalypse, your soon-to-be new ruler. As we speak, my computer is using the internet to gain control of all satellites and media outlets to broadcast this message across the globe. Welcome to my new family, everyone. For once this message is completed, and unless you crown me ruler of the world, I will be firing my doomsday cannon directly into the heart of Los Angeles, which will destroy most of the city. London will be next, then Paris, then Washington, then Beijing, and so on until my demands are met. I'm a simple man, a man of few simple pleasures and simple needs. You see, when I was a child, the only thing I ever really wanted was for my father to tell me just once that he loved me.
Finally, I've untied
However,
myself.
All he did was beat me in a
That's
drunken
weird.
rage and
Why did
call
I say
me
that?
Belinda. Then,
I'm the only one here.
in high school, the boys used
It's
to
not like
tie
there's
me
anyone
to a
I need to
pole
explain my actions to.
and strike me about the nether regions
Strange.
with sticks and belts and
Now to stop
all the
Dr.
girls
Apocalypse's evil
would
plan.
laugh at me. But that's about all I have to say in regards to that. Now then, you have 60 minutes to respond, or LA is DOA. No. To Lou.
Time's up, Dr. Schmocalypse.
That was terrible. And how did you...
That's how, bitch. For I am Captain Awesome.
Ah! You bastard.
I don't want to alarm anyone, but you did just initiate Harry's firing sequence. Launching in 3 minutes.
Your evil doing days are over.
Like hell they are. Awesome. You will rue this day.
Oh yeah, we'll rue this. You have just been awesomized.
Damn you, Captain Awesome. I give up. You win. The only thing I regret is that I never loved you properly. Andy?
What? How do you know my true identity?
Haha, I know you better than you think, Andy. I've been watching you, keeping tabs on your life, always watching, at work, at home, in the shower.
But how?
You know that girl from reception, Lisa? She is your second cousin.
What? But we slept together after the Christmas party last year. Damn it!
She is also my niece.
What? That doesn't make any sense. That would make you my granddad?
Well, step-granddad, actually. Twice removed, but still flesh and blood no less.
No, it's not. That only makes you family by marriage after my parents were already born.
Well, kind of. I'm also your mother's uncle, and...
Right, that's it. That's enough. I've had it with you, you incestuous freak. Come on, time to go directly to jail.
No. I'm dying, Andy.
Oh, great. Another painfully slow, gaspy death. Can you at least tell me how to shut off that fucking loud beeping noise?
The password is...
No. My lover is dead. Launching in 60 seconds.
Shit. Okay. Password, ANDY.
Access denied.
Okay, password.
Launch in 30 seconds.
Damn. Okay, mother's maiden name, name of first pet,
No. The password actually is...
I thought you were dead.
And now...
Okay, BLEAAUGH.
Launch sequence aborted. But without my true love, I can never go on. Self-destructing in 4, 3, 2, 1.
Uh-oh.
Andy? Andy, can you hear me?
What's going on? Where am I?
You're safe, Andy. It's okay. My name's Dr. Mary Johnson. You're at North Cityville Hospital.
Hospital? What happened?
You mean you don't remember? You were involved in a massive explosion whilst fighting that madman atop Mount Doom.
But I have superpowers. I can't get hurt. The radiation and...
Unfortunately, Andy, yes, you surely can get hurt, and you have been. You've been comatose for 3 weeks. In that time, we ran some tests. I don't know quite how to tell you this.
Try running air from your lungs over your vocal cords to produce noises. Then arrange those noises into coherent groups of sounds that form the acceptable combinations of patterns which constitute the words of English language. Then select the correct words that convey the appropriate meaning to what you were trying to say.
Okay, let me just turn down your morphine a bit. Andy, I have bad news. All our tests conclude that you never had any superpowers, just massive radiation poisoning. You have a month to live, 2 at best. I'm sorry.
What? But how? The midget in the lab told me. How did I defeat Dr. Apocalypse? I
understand that this is obviously a hard time for you. but to conveniently wrap everything up nicely. You see, when exposed to certain types of radioactive material, an abnormality in the brain can quickly develop to counter the immense pain, which releases huge levels of adrenaline and also a mild hallucinogen. Therefore, your perceived superhuman strength was merely an accentuation of your physical abilities as they stood before the accident. I can see from your records that you worked out regularly, which indicates that you were already in good health and had reasonable physical strength to start with. The hallucinogen also made you feel like you had super speed, when really you were just running normally, albeit in an extremely amusing and uncoordinated manner. It looked like what happens when you give magic mushrooms to a 5-year-old. It's a study we're working on. To finish with, Dr. Apocalypse was showing symptoms of the early stages of osteoporosis, making his brittle frame easy enough to defeat in hand-to-hand combat. In fact, a healthy 60-year-old could have succeeded in that regard.
I see.
Yes. So fortunately, that explains just about everything with no loose ends from the rest of the story whatsoever. Anyone who had been listening into this bizarre series of events would now be completely satisfied in that regard.
Yes, I can see how they would be.
Anyway, I best be off. I've got much more bad news to deliver, and sequences of strange events to summarise.
I understand, I guess. It's just going to take a few minutes for all that awful news to sink in.
Oh, and one last thing, Mr. Champion.
Yes, Doctor?
Unfortunately, your testicles were vaporised in the explosion.
Oh, get...
What? Are you serious? Are we done already? Oh well. There you have it, dear listener. As we leave our supposed hero to slowly waste away in his hospital bed, alone, afraid, and without his beloved manhood. What a tragic, yet comic waste of human life. But all is not lost, as I sense that we have formed a special bond here tonight. A sort of narrator-listener relationship. A truly special relationship that no one else will ever be able to understand. I just want you to know that I had a great time tonight. I feel like we connect on a deeper level, and I want to be with you forever. And I'll call you later, okay? Good night, beautiful listener, and sweet dreams.